Hi guys, so it's plying video time. I'm going to be chain plying this. I have it on my Lazy Kate. Now remember to turn up your tension and just test it out and see how it pulls onto the bobbin. And that's good for now. We might need up a little bit more. So this is how I start. I take the yarn and I make a knot. Okay, and I usually just cut this little strand off. And at the end, when you're done making the yarn and you set it, you can just cut that end off anyways. This will be right at the end. So I take this loop, I put it through my leader. Oh, we got some old knots on here. Take that off. And I like to put it right in the middle where that knot is, so it's right at the end. And this is where we start our first chain. So you pull this through, and remember, if you're spinning clockwise while you're spinning your single, you want to spin counterclockwise while you're plying. So I'm going to start counterclockwise, pull that first chain through, and we have our first chain. I'll turn this up a little bit, and we're going to keep going. Pull your chain through. Where they meet right here, you want to kind of place your finger down because it can make a little bit of a bump. So you just want to keep your finger where they sort of connect right there and just smooth it down. Now we're on chain 3, 4, whichever chain we're at now. And chain through again, pull through. Chain again. And pull through. Smooth it down. Chain again, pull it through. And you just keep continuing on until you're completely done with your bobbin. Now, I'm gonna suggest one thing when you are doing an end ply is to try to get as consistent as possible, because if you end ply and part of it's a little thicker and part of it's a little thinner, you won't get a strand of yarn that plies like this and it just turns into that one perfect 3-ply. You'll end up with parts that are sort of I don't know, it'll look like you sort of, you know, when you do a thicker yarn and you ply it with like a silk thread or something and it ends up kind of wobbly looking. I don't know how you'd explain the way that looks, but it sort of twists around it and makes sort of like a lumpy yarn. You don't want that. So you want to go for as consistent as possible so you can get a yarn that looks like this. Chain, pull through, smooth it down, and it's a 3-ply. Hope this is a better video than last time.